Um, Mondays suck. In case you didn't know, this news wouldn't come out on any other day besides Monday. Trey Johnson. I should fix my posture when I deliver bad news. Trey Johnson is out for a couple of weeks. He has a left hip flexor that he apparently suffered in Texas, and he re-aggravated it. Mondays suck. What do we do to deserve this, dude? Like, I really don't, like... You can't even get mad at this point. You know what I mean? I actually have Trey Johnson as my screensaver in my computer. Trey Johnson right now is staring right at me, smiling. Dude, why are you smiling? How's your hip? See, I'm talking to a picture. This is the life of a Wizards fan. I'm over here talking to a freaking picture. Loud, get well soon, Rook. Nothing else you can say. Nothing else you can say. All these injuries, man, lately. The first thing that came to my head was, you had this at Texas? Is this going to be a problem moving forward? See, that's my biggest concern. You know what I mean? If this is going to be a problem moving forward, should we take, necessary routes for precautionary routes? I mean, it seems like they were taking precautionary routes in the beginning of the season, and they didn't tell us. Apparently, he's been on a minutes restriction. I didn't know about that. I don't know, man. It says here, quote unquote, he's been playing through a lot of pain this year, showcasing how tough of a player he is, Keefe said. We've been watching this game with a lot of pain this year, showcasing how tough of a fan base we are. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, man, I'll talk about Trey Johnson in this video and the unfortunate news. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'll truly appreciate it. So the first thing that goes through my head, I'm just like, all right, he's been averaging 11.5 points, 3 rebounds, 1.3 assists on 44% from the field and damn near 40% from the three with this hip flexor problem. Not bad. You know what I mean? Not bad at all. This is a guy who's going to push through pain. He's competitive. Hopefully they'll open up minutes for dudes like maybe Jameer Watkins and Will Riley. Even though considering how we last played against the Bulls, it looks like Champagne's going to get most of the minutes. But, we'll see. This just sucks because, you want to see Trey Johnson develop in this developing season. Not just Trey Johnson, every young buck in this roster. And, this is the perfect team, perfect season to do so. But as long as I was thinking this as well. He better be 100% by trade deadline. Because when dudes get shipped out, he's going to be playing a lot of minutes. So that's one thing that I keep thinking to myself, like, all right, it's better for him to get injured now than in, trade deadline area because, it would have been a complete waste / missed opportunity for him to develop with big minutes. So let's just get it out the way now. So hopefully by then he's 100% healthy and ready to go for 30 plus. But it is worrisome. I'm just like, okay, so he's been on a minutes restriction. It does make a lot of sense. This is like his game logs for the past couple of weeks actually. And you see a steady decline because, he was playing 26, 29 minutes just on November 8th and November 7th. And then the 21st plays 19 minutes. Didn't play against the Bulls. Played 17 minutes against the Timberwolves, Brooklyn Nets. He's actually been averaging just 18 minutes over the past 3 games. So, there's an explanation for that. I guess you can't be mad at Coach Keefe about that. But still, I don't know. Keep reading right here. This injury dates back to his college days at Texas, where he played through a lot of pain. Keefe also stated that this injury affected the number of minutes he was given to start the season, which was a part of the whole plan. However, it did not impact the way that he was utilized on the floor, Keefe said. So is this the main reason why he's not running off through sets? I haven't seen a play drawn up for Trey Johnson this entire season. But I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section about how worried you are about this. Because it's just like, the fact that it dates back to Texas, I'm just like, and you're not healed by now? And you're 19 years old? Granted, he re-aggravated it, so I guess you can re-aggravate anything. Just keep thinking to myself, if Trey is shooting like this with this injury at 39% from the three, how is he going to play when he's 100%? That's pretty scary. Scary in a good way, So, wishing nothing but the best of luck. Greg Fenberg actually brought this nice timetable up. Other dudes who suffered similar injuries in this league, they were out for 2 to 3 weeks. So perhaps the same will happen with Trey Johnson. If I'm a betting man, I'll probably wait for 3 weeks, then 2 weeks. And that will put him like maybe, around before Christmas time, So maybe he'll play, If he is not 100%, don't play him. There's no need to play him. Like, this is a lost season. Let him get to 100% so that by the time the trade deadline comes, man, he is full throttle, man. But, man, everybody's getting injured. Who's not getting injured? Gee whiz. I got this motherfucker right here. Oh, he's the kid. Gee whiz had a kid. In case y'all didn't know, he's not injured. Trey Johnson is. Right, Gee whiz? What are you cheering for, dude? We don't need a cheerleader right now. The fuck? What is it to cheer about? Another thing I'm thinking about is just like, could this also be impacting his defensive capability? I mean, I don't know. You see him trying, though. I do like the effort. Like, obviously, he seems lost out there defensively. Obviously, that was to be expected. But this guy's tough and gritty. So if you're going to take anything from this guy, is that he's been playing through a lot of pain this year in a lost season. You got to commend that. We saw videos earlier on in training camp about CJ McCollum saying, you got to freaking hold this guy's hand and take him out of the gym because he's a gym rat. This proves it. I mean, this obviously coincides with everything that's been going on with Trey Johnson since he got here. So you got to love the dog, the competitive effort, but it is the right decision. Obviously, if he's in a lot of pain, sit him down. Don't let it get worse. You know what I mean? Don't let it get worse into a bigger thing. But I just keep thinking about how they had him on a minutes restriction coming from Texas. That was a part of the plan. And they didn't tell us. But they tell us, hey, man, you got to pay $20 a month. I don't know, dude. It's annoying. But let me know what y'all think, man. Again, hopefully dudes like Jameer Watkins and Will Riley can get some minutes. Trey Johnson wasn't even playing heavy minutes lately anyways, but, those 17 to 18 minutes could be allocated somewhere else, at least allocated to the future. Allocated to the future, not to the present. Don't put a veteran in there. Corey Crisper's doing his thing, all right, fine. But give it to a young buck, dude. Or give it to Champagnie. Well, Champagnie's young. Champagnie's 24 years old. So, he's still a part of my rotational plans in the future. But, man, let me know what y'all think, man. This sucks. Right, G-Wiz? But we are going to move forward and trudge on. Right? No? Fuck it. Fuck it. Sometimes in life, you just got to throw your hands up in the air and be like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Who cares? When you get stranded at work and you don't know what the hell to do and you're busy and you're just like, fuck it, dude. I don't give a fuck. When that client's bitching on you 24/7, fuck it. I don't care. Go to my boss. Here's my boss's name. Here's the email. Go. Hurry up. That's how I am right now. Wishing Trey Johnson nothing but the best of luck moving forward. Rest soon. Rest up, young buck, because we need you in the second half of the season. Hopefully, and we're all expecting you to play big minutes to develop. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till next video. Peace, y'all.